Hello Pisces, and welcome to your February reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. First card, Six of Swords. So right at the beginning of the month, you're turning the page on something. The Six of Swords is when our, let's say, our mental process reaches the sixth tiferet, our heart chakra. So that's why we finally reach peace. And we can only reach peace by moving on, by not being in it, proving itself and so on anymore. That's why on that card, you have this man using his willpower, his wand, to push himself. Freedom of choice. I can remain in the choppy waters, or I can actually move to the next one, because now my mind is reaching harmony, balance, and I can bring my inner feminine and my inner child to the next shore. After that, I have Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Three of Swords. So we can see again, as much as the Six of Swords is really turning a page, going towards, the next shore, being able to make that movement within oneself. The Eight of Cups, it's doing it in a way on an emotional level also. And you are a water sign. The Eight of Cups is saying, you know what? With the way things are, or what I've experienced until now, I know there's more out there. That's when we're conscious of it. I know there's another cup out there that would bring me to the Nine of Cups, to that emotional fulfillment and happiness. I don't have to keep this Three of Swords within me. I'm turning the page on this. So this is what is happening right there in these three cards during the month for you. And then we have King of Cups, and that's you. That's you in this new grounded emotional intelligence, emotional security, knowing how you feel, mastering your cup, and so on. Okay, so under our Six of Swords, I have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're understanding something, because the Knight of Swords is always like, oh my God, I'm getting it now. And I'm going to go cut the head of the dragon. He is the most combative of the knights. Because when we understand the truth, then we go, revise, and readjust everything. So it's a bit like when you grasp a concept, then you reevaluate. Your brain will bring up all the files that are relevant, and you will reorganize them differently. Change them all. That's what the Knight of Swords does within ourselves. And it's all about, it can be work, if I bring it down to, the 3D level, work, but mostly the principle of how you've invested yourself, how you've engaged yourself in your life, in what you do, and what you got out of it. There's something you're understanding about this. Under that, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, and Ace of Cups, I have Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Now, out of those three cards, it's the Page of Wands that is the most important. Those two, I would say, oh my God, you're not moving anywhere. You're analyzing until, like, why did I live these three swords? I understand it, but I am trying to ruminate it. I am folded upon myself, trying to understand it, and I am afraid to move because I've been hurt. But with the Page of Wands, well, there's a movement forward here. That means that these two have reached their, let's say, they're ripe. They're ripe. They're ready to get out of the Four of Swords, because I'm turning the page, and get out of the Nine of Wands in a sense of not it being, okay, I'm protecting myself and I'm on my guard, but more like, you know what, I've got experience. I've got 9 wands of experience. And of course the Hangman. And that's why from stagnation, where nothing was happening, maybe in how I invested myself in life and maybe never got any promotions, never got any, I didn't bring forward my things. Now I'm seeing my old fears and hurt and how it affected my waters, and I'm deciding, you know what, I'm gonna go for that Ace of Cups. I'm gonna invest myself into something and not fear moving forward anymore, because I'm looking at this all from a different angle. And that's why at the end of the month, under your King of Cups, we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So if nothing was happening before when it came to your investment, here, bang, at the end of the month, you're going to get this Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, of course, it can be extra money. But for a lot of you, it's going to be that new way of perceiving this world around you. A new degree of allowing abundance, attracting, allowing, investing yourself and having results from this world outside. And under that, that's why I have the Queen of Pentacles, Tower, and Strength. Because the way you used to do things, and you're going to be very conscious of that. You're arriving with the Knight of Swords, so I think you pretty much have an idea by the time you see this video. The Tower here is always there to crumble something that was wrong, okay? Crumble an old way of thinking, beliefs, ways of doing things, old emotions in our, in our cups. It works on the 4 elements. So, and we get this understanding. And with Strength here, you're rising above it. You're actually rising above your old disappointments and hurts and things like that. And all of this is bringing here with the Queen of Pentacles. This is your capacity to receive the best of the best, ruled by Venus. I'll be supported. I'll be engaged. I know I have all that it takes to accomplish it. You see the different, that switch, that mentality switch. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. This is, all about you bringing this cup forward. So, let's clarify this for you, Pisces. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of February. February 2022. Of course, this month we have the full moon in Leo around the 16th, and it is the month of Aquarius. So there's a lot of reflections here that can be happening with that energy of Aquarius. That is all about our purpose and, us and society and so on. So our dynamic, our social consciousness, our alignment, and so on. And when I say purpose, the basic first purpose that we have, because we can have many, and they can change as we go along and grow and evolve. But the main thing is that we are here to bring the light, the love, the divine within us and bring it here in this 3D world we are in. That is our main purpose, being. not suffering, not denying ourselves, not dimming ourselves, hurting ourselves, retracting ourselves, fear. Once you master that, once you master yourself, you're able to bring as much light as possible in your reality. Being. That is the major first purpose that we have. Let's look at your Six of Swords. So there you are turning a page, and I think you're deciding to continue to move forward. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So maybe here with the Hangman, that tells me that maybe you put yourself on a hold, or the universe put you on a hold, but it needed you to realize this, and this month is the perfect month for you to realize it. That means all the elements are there for you to do that path, if you choose so. Of course, free will, okay? So, Knight of Cups, that's good. Let's look at that Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Oh, okay, sorry, Justice. Nine of Pentacles. We have here the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. And that is beautiful because see, that's the end. That page of Wands, Nine of Wands, that makes a 10. 10 of Wands. I am dropping, maybe before you were carrying so many things, you didn't even know what moved you anymore. What do I love? What moves me? I don't even know what makes me vibrate. Joy, love, grace, happiness. I don't know anymore. Justice. So there's the major arcana right there. Do you have any others? Hangman, Strength, Tower, Justice. Rebalancing things in your life. Okay? Letting go of something that maybe you were holding on to in hopes of justice. And sometimes that's what makes us hold on to things very much longer than we should. Okay? One day somebody's gonna recognize what I've been going through. Someday somebody's gonna say, oh, you know what, Pisces, I feel and I know exactly what you've been through. Here's retribution. Here is acknowledgement. Here is justice. But that does not happen like that. Because the more you hold on to it, the more you're hurting yourself. And there's like 99% of the chances that the people that did the injustice will never be conscious of it really in their lifetime. So turning the page, letting go of it, and re-embarking yourself in life, in living, and allowing beautiful experiences in your life, because you don't need to prove anything anymore, is gonna make all the difference. King of Cups. King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups there, Spirit? Okay, Tower, King of Swords, the Sun. You see the clarity, it's the clarity about all of this. Because you're going to actually get one heck of a clarity. He's got the, you know, an illumination behind his head. He's got that sun behind his head. I get it. And the sun is all about how we're going out there. And of course, you know, we have our full moon in Leo this month, around the 16th. So, Tower, Tower. You've got one heck of an awakening. My God, I'm seeing exactly what was going on. So you're doing the process during the month. And at one point, maybe for some of you around the 16th, okay, because we have the sun. And of course, you know, when we get a download, when we get, you know, the energies, it takes sometimes a couple of days or weeks before we actually start embodying and understanding on a gnosis experienced level what we've received. King of Sword, oh my God. King of Cups, King of Sword, Tower. So, and the sun, huge clarity. I'm going to put the Tower and the sun because it kind of, oh no, the King of Sword, we understand what it means. So, all right, see, at the beginning maybe of the month, you're like, oh my God, I've got that truth. I'm bringing it to people. I'm expressing it. I'm bringing it to reanalyzing my past and so on. But here at the end of the month, you're mastering it, because that's the King of Swords. He has mastered it. And maybe that Tower is going to be you bringing down the Tower that you understand will never reach the fulfillment, the joy, the balance you wanted to achieve. Okay, let's look at that Knight of Swords. Ah, yeah, you're understanding balance. Six of Pentacles. There was something that was unfair. Maybe some of you will uncover something very unfair with the Justice here. Because the Six of Pentacles is all about, and here I have the Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about our capacity to receive and to give. So that means mirroring people that will want to invest in us and will be able to take it with joy and without feeling we owe anything. It's that beautiful balance of exchange, of, you know, material. And here we have Four of Pentacles with it. So going from being closed in fear into, oh my God, I'm going to start allowing people to give to me, allowing people to invest in me without feeling that I owe anything or whatever. I'm going to start giving also with no expectations in return. So that means that because I will just be giving my overflow with joy. Okay, let's look at that Eight of Pentacles. Chariot, beautiful. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. It's all about continuing your growth here. And the Chariot, this is really, oh my God, I've got my aspiration directly on my forehead. Look on his crown, that 8-pointed star that he has. I don't know if it can focus. I guess it doesn't want to. But anyway, this is when my horses, not my horses, my Sphinx in this deck of cards, my Sphinx, the black one and the white one, are actually going to go in the same direction. My anima, conscious, unconscious, masculine, feminine, right brain, left brain, so on, okay? Into what I want to invest and move forward and commit into. Complete alignment. You get the understanding of it, of what you need to leave behind in order to follow that cup, okay? Which will become a seed. Because once you really grab that cup, it becomes a seed. Okay, let's look at the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Queen of Cups, there you go again, okay? With the Two of Swords, because of course, it's a decision, okay? Ultimately here during the month, you understand the balance of things, and you make the choice to go towards that, and you will have to, because here, once I see something from a different angle, I have to readjust things. What is my truth? With what do I agree? my story, my vision. Two of Swords. And you're going to rely on your Queen of Cups. You're going to rely on the, you know, your sacral chakra, your intuition, your inner feminine, your connection to divine consciousness, Queen of Cups. You're making a decision on how much water you're going to allow in your life. And you're a fish and you need water. Because in the Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands, there's not a lot of water there. You're not in the flow anymore. It's more suffocating than anything. Okay, let's look at the Hangman. What did you understand from a completely different angle are your heartaches and disappointments? Hermit. And you are going to follow your truth, your inner light. Repeat of the Six of Swords. You're going to turn the page. Repeat of the Four of Pentacles. You're going to finally open up and stop resisting. Having to put your energy in resisting by fear because you've been hurt. But you're actually going to see all of this from a different angle. So how do you see all of this from a different angle? Probably you're going to notice that this dynamic is what was creating the response outside of you. When we look at the Seven of Wands, these, is it, you know, is it the chicken or the egg? It's the same thing. This guy is protecting himself and having a stick in front of him. Well, of course, it's going to be met by resistance. If you brand the sword, you're going to meet sword fighters. So, and, you know, it's an attitude, it's an energy, it's a vibration. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. The Fool. The Emperor. There's your mastery in how you manage and you deal with this reality here, with this world. That means that you're doing this move and right away you're met by the universe with a pentacle that is going to be offered to you, you know, like a page. Here you go. Hey, what about that? I care about you. I'm giving you compliments or whatever. You know, it's a sweet gesture, the Page of Pentacles. Just grab the Ace of Cups. It can be you. You're having this new attitude towards you. Right away brings an Ace of Pentacles, which will allow you now to make a leap of faith towards it instead of staying in fear, blocked, and on your defensive. It's the attitude of your divine masculine that is going to change. That's why we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. You're going to understand something here. King of Cups. And here we have the Knight of Wands. Look at you going. From the page to the Knight. We had, you know, many knights. It's all about your movement. And this tower is actually freeing you. And I think you're going to provoke the tower. You're going to see everything that has been holding you back. You're freeing yourself this month, Pisces. And it's actually going to bring you a beautiful opportunity. So that's going to be the title of your video. So, of course, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. You write to me, I write to you back. And for February, of course, the month of Valentine's. So I'm sending you all my love for this month where we do need this little extra warmth to help us reach the equinox. Well, if you're in the northern hemisphere, of course. So this month, of course, the new moon is probably going to be, as you're getting this video, I'm running a bit late this month, so I'm doing, of course, a ceremony on, it's the 31st and the 1st of February, the new moon in Aquarius, and the next one is going to be in March on the 6th. So, of course, thank you for your donations, and on these dates, I continue to do a little ceremony to give you back. And don't forget the full moon in Leo on the 16th. So on this, my beautiful Pisces, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right? Bye.